Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you had a spectacular Mother's Day yesterday, and you were great listeners for mom and dad and grandma, because that's what you should do every day, right? Awesome, I'm so happy. So we're going to start our day. We're going to start our Monday doing our calendar, like we always do. So let's start with our 1 and keep counting our numbers until we find out what number comes next. Are you ready? Are you sure? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's right. Does anyone know how to write the number 11? If you know how, say it now. That's right. It's a 1 and a 1. Kiss your brain. And 11 is written like a 1 and a 1. And if you didn't know that, that's okay. We're still learning. Watch Miss Fisher as I write it. I'm going to come under Monday because today is Monday. I'm going to start at the top for both of my 1s. Drag it down, and that's it. 1 and a 1. This is the number 11. Nice job, friends. All right, are you ready for the days of the week? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Awesome job, my friends. So wonderful. All right, remember it is still the month of May. That's right. And we write May with an uppercase M because it's a month. M-A-Y, May. So when we sing our Months of the Year song, you're going to sing May really loud. Are you ready? I better hear you all the way from my house. Get ready. There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Nice job, friend. You did it. Say, I am so smart, and I am such a good singer. You did it. Awesome. So, do you remember what new study starts today? So, trees is over, and although I'm going to miss tree studies so much, I'm super excited to start. That's right, the starting kindergarten study. Getting ready for kindergarten. So, when we talk about kindergarten, there's lots of things that are similar to preschool or pre-K, but there's many, many things that are different too, and we are going to talk about them before you get to kindergarten, so you know what you're doing and you're happy, and it's okay to be a little nervous, but we don't want you to be too nervous. So that's why we're going to talk about it now, so you're comfortable going to kindergarten, okay? So my question for you today is, what do you already know about kindergarten? What do you know about kindergarten? And kindergarten is kind of a long word. Kindergarten. It starts with the letter K. That's right. And Ms. Fisher has a question mark because I'm asking a question. So, what do you know about kindergarten? Oh yeah? Wow, yes, you're right. And if you don't know much about kindergarten, that's okay. That's why we have this study, so we can learn more about kindergarten. So we're going to talk a lot about different kindergarten classrooms. Like today, I'm going to show you some pictures that you can look at with mom or dad or grandmom or grandpop, and you can try to see what's similar, that means the same, what's similar about our classroom and a kindergarten classroom, and maybe what you see in the pictures that are different than our pre-K classroom. And you're going to talk about that after the video, so keep that in your brain, okay? So, we're also going to talk about things that kindergartners get to do next year. Like, we eat lunch in our classroom, but when you get to kindergarten, you get to eat lunch in the cafeteria. It's this big room where all the kids eat together with different classrooms, not just your own class. You get to eat with different classes in all of kindergarten. So, those are some of the things that are different about kindergarten, but we're going to be learning all about that in the next couple weeks, and I'm super excited. So, we are going to start today with a story called Kindergarten, Here I Come. And you can see these friends here on the front cover. And it looks like, what does it look like they're standing? Yeah, maybe in the library. How do you know that? What's behind them? That's right, there's some books behind them, and this friend is reading a book on a beanbag, and we have comfy chairs in our library, don't we? That's right, we do. So Kindergarten, Here I Come. And it is written by D.J. Steinberg, that's the author who wrote the words, and it's illustrated by Mark Chambers. He is responsible for the pictures. All right, put your listening ears on. Let's read this awesome story. Kindergarten, here I come. I'm checking off the list of everything I need for school. Let's see. What have I missed? So he's making a list. He wants to be prepared for his first day of kindergarten. Backpack, check. This is his checklist. Glue stick, check. A labeled cubby box, check. Extra pair of underwear, check. Extra pair of socks, check. Crayons, check. Scissors, check. Mom says I'm all set. But wait, there are tons of other stuff I'd better not forget. My cuddle bear, my magic wands, my superhero cape, 2 flashlights, a tool set, in case I must escape. That's silly. We're not going to escape kindergarten. That's silly. Huh? Mom says to put those things back where I took them from because those are toys. Do we want to bring toys to school? No, we leave those at home so they don't get lost. She says that I won't need that stuff. She promised school won't be too rough. I hope she's right. I really do, because kindergarten, here I come. My teacher. My teacher did a magic trick the minute that I came. I don't know how, but presto, poof, she somehow knew my name. Then, bam, she figured out I'm nice and that I'm really smart. And just like that, she seemed to know how good I am at art. I think she used some magic spells to make the whole day fun. Of all the teachers in the world, I'm glad that she's my one. Crisscross applesauce. You know that phrase, don't you? We use that in pre-K. Crisscross applesauce. That's the way we sit. Not feed out sauerkraut. Not cottage cheese on your knees. Not bottoms up coffee cup. Not blueberry jelly on your belly. But crisscross applesauce. That's the way we sit. Once upon a story time. Goblins, bunnies, kings and queens, cats and hats, and magic beans. Once upon a far away. Which book will we read today? And look, you can see this kindergarten classroom has a classroom fish just like we do. He's at Miss Fisher's house right now, and I'm taking care of him. Yellow lunchbox. I love you, yellow lunchbox. Click. I opened you to see what treasures lie inside today. What did Mom pack for me? Ah, so there you are. Below those good things I should eat. I've found you, chocolate cupcake. You are my favorite part, the treat. Missing tooth. I was munching on my apple when suddenly, crunch! My tongue felt something missing, and I had a little hunch. Out came a tiny pebble, all shiny, smooth, and white. Hey, look, the tooth fairy's coming to my house tonight. When you get to kindergarten, you maybe start losing your baby teeth. And I know some of our friends already started losing baby teeth. Recess. I'm a fireman to the rescue. Down the pole I slide. Look now, I'm a monkey swinging side to side. I'm a climber up the mountain. I'm queen of this whole town. Check me out. I'm a bat hanging upside down. Watch me creep across this beam. I'm a sneaky thief raccoon. I'm the pilot of a rocket ship zooming to the moon. In only half an hour, we are all these things and more, till recess time is over and we head back in the door. So we have outdoor time in pre-K that's 30 minutes long. But when you get to kindergarten, you'll have recess time, which is in an even bigger playground than ours. It's at the big kid playground, and it'll be shorter time. Counting craze. There are 22 children here in room 109. A guinea pig, 3 goldfish, and 1 cuddle bear. Mine. There's one really nice teacher with 8 buttons on her dress and 1 billion purple polka dots. More or less. There are 39 crayons that fell out of the box, 53 cars, and 87 blocks. 24 food cans in our make-believe shop. Oh, help! I've learned how to count. Now, I just can't stop. He is counting everywhere he goes. That's awesome. No nap wrap. I'm not tired. I'm not sleepy. I'm wide awake, you see. It's daytime. It's my playtime. You say nap time? Not for me. I'll lie flat upon the mat, but I'm not counting sheep. You can snooze, but I refuse. Oh no, I will not go to zzz. So he started going to sleep. That's silly. In pre-K, we have nap time or rest time on our cots, but in kindergarten, they just have a little rest time where they turn off the lights and they rest. They don't have cots like we do. That's the difference. A field trip. Hooray, hooray, a field trip day. Adventures in the air. Driver, driver, please don't stop until you get us there. We squeal and hoot, we screech and roar, and stomp the whole way through, just like a bunch of animals until we reach the zoo. So just like in pre-K when we went on a field trip, like to the farm and to the theater, kindergarten also goes on field trips. Best friends. Heather was my best friend this morning on the bus, but she talked so much to Shauna that I made my best friend Gus. But Gus said he was Noah's friend and wouldn't take it back, so I had to go and trade him for a better best friend, Zach. Zach wouldn't share the box of blocks, so what else could I do? At lunchtime, I sat right down beside my newest best friend, Sue. Then Sue ate half of my cupcake. I didn't say she could. In art, I was all by myself. I was done with friends for good. Then someone came and asked me, can we paint together? So everyone is our friend, right? Everyone is our friends and everyone should share and be kind. So on the bus ride home again, my new best friend was Heather. George. I have a kindergarten friend who isn't very big. I'm talking about George Washington, our classroom guinea pig. I always stop to talk to him about the stuff we like. I tell him what's on TV and how to ride a bike. I'm teaching him his ABCs and how to draw a heart. He always pays attention that George is clearly very smart. 100th day of school. I brought 100 marbles inside my plastic cup. Zach brought 100 chocolate chips till someone ate them up. Nina's 100 toothpicks all came inside one box. Aaliyah brought a picture of her 100 chicken pox. I used to think 100 was a lot when I was small, but now that it's the 100th day, I am old enough to say 100 isn't all that many days at all. So maybe when you get to kindergarten, you'll have a 100 days project where you can find 100 items and see how much it really is, how much it looks like, whether it looks like it's a big number or a small number. Show and tell. Today's my turn for show and tell, but somehow I forgot. I could have brought in Cuddle Bear or else my new robot. I could have brought my snow globe or my cool vacation hat. I could have brought my goldfish, except I didn't think of that. So now my hands are empty and my teacher's calling me. But hang on, I see something staring right in front of me. I draw 2 dots on my finger while I stand. Then I make my thumb into a mouth. Hi, class, meet my hands. And that is so clever. He made a little hand puppet because he forgot his show and tell. That's smart. Line leaders. We have line leaders in pre-K, don't we? Line up time. It's a race. Everybody wants first place, but I go slowly because we walk in school, right? I don't run because I'm the line leader. I was picked the line leader. So make way, kids, for number 1. So we all have jobs. Growing seeds. We planted seeds in paper cups and put them on the sill. We watered them and watched and watched and watched those cups until I peeked today and check it out, a little baby seedling sprout. Growing me. What happened to my favorite pants? The ones that used to fit. Now they come up to my knees when I try to sit. My toes can't wiggle in my shoes the way they used to do. I think somebody shrunk my clothes. Or could it be that I grew? The last day, I hugged my teacher. Please don't cry. And she said, beg your pardon? I said, we're going to first grade, but you are stuck in kindergarten. So that is the end of Kindergarten Here I Come. And it was about the whole year of kindergarten, through the first day and the 100th day and the last day. But we're just going to focus on the first day and the first couple weeks of kindergarten and how much fun you're going to have. So this is just the start of an amazing study, and we're going to do amazing things. You're going to learn so much, and I'm super excited. So I hope you enjoyed the activities I have for you today and the pictures I have for you to look at of kindergarten classrooms. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.